Hello Indieverse fam, this is going to be a slightly different video because we just got the tickets to an Anjali Manoharan gig here at Bangalore. And also we got in touch with the organization which is Rainbow Bridge School of Music. So we will be interviewing their founder, Mr. Sanjeev T, and be capturing clips of the performance, interact with our audience, and mainly we will be having a conversation with Anjali herself. So let's dive in.
Hi, hello. You are currently listening to the disclaimer voice. So, the footage from our interview with the organization head got corrupted. Classic tech hiccup. But thankfully, the audio is still intact. So we'll be sharing the main parts of our conversation, but just without the visuals. Apologies for the glitch.
So, Indieverse fam, we are here with Sanjeev T, who is the man behind Rainbow Bridge. And we are here to ask him a few questions as to how did Rainbow Bridge come about. So, how did Rainbow Bridge come about and how did this whole venture start?
So actually, Rainbow Bridge started as a studio in Chennai in 2004 when I spent a lot of my adult life in Chennai.
Okay.
And so in 2004 is when I started it just as a studio, and it was just focusing, and I was an independent musician, still an independent musician. And so it was primarily to record and produce independent artists. That's how Rainbow Bridge came about. But then, but it was only in 2015 that I shifted here to Bangalore. And then we thought, apart from just the studio, we should have music education also as the core mission, because that's something that I believe in. Because as an artist, I felt, depending on where you play, the kind of audiences that you play to. And so for you to have a good show, it'll be ideal to have audiences who follow that kind of music or who know something about what the independent scene is. They have to be slightly educated. So I felt that education was probably not given in a fun and a more creative way. I mean, when people think of music, sometimes people think, oh, it's so hard, or you'll have to read and play music and you'll have to be a genius of sorts to play music. But I mean, that shouldn't be the purpose. I feel everybody should be educated to a certain level, whether you're an audience or whether you decide to become a musician. You have to be educated about music, because I feel it is important to have music that's why also I advocate things like having quality music being taught in schools and people actually being part of it in a fun way. So anyway, cutting back the story, 2015 is when I moved here, and I decided, apart from just being a studio, I want to start a school also with it. So that's how we started. And but today, after 10 years now in Bangalore, I think it's beautifully on its own. Rainbow Bridge has evolved into not just a studio and a music school, but also a performance venue for independent musicians. And it's beautiful that it happened on its own, and because we are kind of focused with the community around here, and that's what we want to do, educate this community at least as much as we can.
And one thing I really noticed about it is I've heard that whatever tickets or whatever is sold, most of it or all of it goes to the artist that is there.
That's the concept of artist sessions. So basically it is us giving you a free space for you to do whatever you want. To perform, or whether you want to, if you have like a releasing the album party or whatever, that anything music performance based. So as long as we feel that the Indian artist who has potential and has a voice and things like that, then we tell them, this space is yours. You can use it for free. How many ever people come, you collect. You tell us how much you want to put the ticket price as, and whatever you collect, it's with you. We don't want anything from your. We know that itself is a small amount.
Yeah.
What can we? It's like stupid. So that's the least that we can do. And we also shoot one of their songs of that performance, so that they get a video.
Okay. That's one, so that they can use for their portfolio.
For their channel.
That's really nice. It's wonderful. If you're indie artists out there, please do check out Rainbow Bridge and let them be known, and you yourself can come have grow your space, grow your audience as well. So I would like to ask, how do you get in touch with these indie artists?
Obviously, when we started it out, we've had I've told a lot of my friends and people who are there around from Bangalore, Chennai, from wherever. And then we've had, people who are traveling from abroad, so they know about us. And, so they are planning a tour. So they include Rainbow Bridge also. So if I know people are traveling and, hey, I'm a musician, okay, why don't you do this? You can do a performance here, or you can do a workshop here. So that's how it started. But now it's kind of, the artist itself kind of contacts us because they know that there's this venue. Of course, more people should know that there's a venue so that they can contact us and they can just use the space.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.
for coming on screen. Okay, we would hope to see your growth. Hope to see that more and more people come here and share their talent and grow their success as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
செயல்திறன் துணுக்குகள்.
Very much as the song suggests, it's literally again recreating a memory from scratch, which was sort of captured in a Polaroid. So basically, you place the hands to fall in love with me. You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, and that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. It's only fair. There's gotta be some bad fries somewhere. So let's give it another round of applause. Now, on behalf of Rainbow Bridge,
Anjali just finished her performance.
Yes.
How was it, Anjali?
Oh, it was amazing. My God, what an experience. Was very nervous in the beginning, but I think the more and more I got into it, the more and more I really got into the feel of the music. You just kind of forget the surroundings. You kind of forget where you are. You're sort of in your own place at that time. And so it was good. It was really good. I really like this intimate space. It is so beautiful and it is so lovely. And I'm at loss of words. So please ask the next question.
வாருங்கள் பார்வையாளர்களிடம் பேசலாம்.
So we are here after the performance. We have one of our audience members who was really vibing with Anjali's songs. So, sir, tell me your name first, and then how did you like the show?
Yeah, hi, my name is Neil. I absolutely loved the show. Just a very nice, cozy ambience. This is one of those places where it's a close-knit space, and then you're able to listen to music, vibe with it. It's not too, upbeat. It's very homely, and you get that very cozy ambience. So I really liked it. It was nice.
How did you enjoy the songs that was played?
Yeah, they were very nice actually, because see, Anjali actually used a lot of jazz chords, and she also used a lot of the ninth chords. Right?
Yeah.
So those are these chords that sound pleasant, and also it strikes something.
Yeah.
So it's like you have brownie with vanilla ice cream on top. It's like that nice combination where you have the complexity of music theory with also this feel good. Yes. It's nice. It was fun.
Wonderful. Ma'am, can you tell us your name and how did you like the show?
Hi, I'm Ajita and I really enjoyed the show because I'm into jazz and R&B. So this was like a treat for me.
Okay, nice. We have a jazz fan. And do you listen to any jazz artists, specifically indie artists?
Not any indie artists yet. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I know some because of my brother. He introduced me to Anup Jain and I know a little bit of indie artist stuff because of my brother. And I've heard them. They are amazing. They have a very beautiful blend voice and they have a nice scene going with voice and acoustic. So I like that.
That's wonderful. How did you think of Anjali today? How did she do?
Oh, I really enjoyed. I like acoustic sets. I'm into it and she's into jazz as well. I'm a singer as well. So for me, it was a treat and I was jamming with her. So yeah, this was fun. Yes.
That's wonderful. Thumbs up to the camera.
We interrupt this program to bring you.
I am deeply intrigued to the on-screen show producer. How was the show, Damacha? For context sake, me and on-screen show producer we missed the show because of another session somewhere else. But right now, I'm actually standing with Nidhi, who actually experienced the entire show right now, something that I missed. But yeah, never mind. That later. But I wanted to ask Nidhi. Nidhi, how was your experience?
It was very beautiful and I loved the guitar and her vocals were amazing. I loved it.
You really liked it, huh? Was it your first show that you've seen Anjali actually perform in?
Yeah.
It was your first time?
Yeah.
Did you have anything to say to this?
Well, this is the first time we're actually meeting in person.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've always taken classes from
So
online.
it's online?
Yes.
What do you learn?
Well, I did vocals and I left, and now I will continue guitar. I started and I'll continue.
This is off screen. Is Anjali a good teacher?
Yeah.
She's telling me because it's on screen. But just wanted to ask you, what was your experience? How was it like?
Yeah, it's really nice. Actually, I've not attended many. Anjali is my daughter, so I just came. So really wonderful. Those who are really interested in music are only here. That is one thing which I noticed.
Yeah.
If you go to some performance somewhere, most of the people just come for so many other tracks.
Correct.
Here, those who are really interested in music and then who are able to enjoy the music, that's what I just.
Yeah. Was there anything new that you felt?
This entire thing is so new to me.
This is the first time you're coming?
First time I'm coming over here. First time. And one more place I had been to along with her, I forgot the name, some Indie Girl.
Indie Girl, yeah.
It is the only thing. Otherwise, attended a few of her gigs.
வாருங்கள் அஞ்சலியுடன் உரையாடலாம்.
Welcome back to the Indieverse podcast. Today, at this point, at this time, where are we?
We are at the Rainbow Bridge and we just finished a session, an artist session.
Beauty.
Sadly, the artist is Anjali, but we just finished a session.
Yay.
We just finished a session and we just wanted to catch up quickly with like 5-10 minutes, ask like 1 or 2 questions and run away.
Hi.
Yeah, she didn't say hi. Hi.
Hello.
Your first question. Full. If you had a stage name,
Right.
what would it be?
If I had,
If you had a stage name other than Anjali Manoharan.
I really don't know. It would be something along the lines of. Okay, so I was always called Jelly because Anjali.
Oi, Jelly.
So maybe something to do with the word jelly. And then my fans would be called Jelly Beans.
Hey!
Smart.
This is one reason why I want to become part of the Anjali Manoharan fan base.
Oh!
Jelly fan base.
You want to be a
Jelly
jelly fan?
Bean. You're going to be Jelly Bean.
Yeah, Jelly
You
Bean.
could be a jelly bean.
The hat should be a jelly.
You really want to take it up?
Why not? What is
Excuse me, what is this question?
See, now he's brain.
How does it feel to be an independent artist?
Going to ask that question.
You are an independent artist.
Well, yes. I wouldn't say like I'm a full-blown independent artist yet. I am upcoming, I would say.
But you're the most independent of the independent artists.
Really? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know how to feel about it. Actually, I don't know if it's good or bad.
Indie of indie artists.
Well, I would say like it's fun. Like it's good that I'm putting out my originals. Like I am actually performing them. I am not just like doing just covers. I know how it feels to just do one commercial gig. It is like, I mean, yes, good money and all, great, but that to connect with our audience, to even like just feel the music. Like, would you want to play Wonderwall every day, every time? I mean, yes, okay, I will do for 8K, but like, it's not something that I would do like ever. But to actually perform my originals, actually put that out there and actually I'm showing people that I'm doing my music is really fun. It's very exciting and very scary at the same time. Coming to obviously the bleak situation about it, because I think we all know, being musicians, I mean you guys are also musicians, that the indie scene over here is not that great. It's not great all over India, but we sort of try to push and do some stuff. All the musicians I think feel this way. So in that way I think it gets a little heavy, a little dark. It gets hard, but I think the only thing that really keeps me going, motivated, is the fact that I keep writing stuff. Like I said, I think Raindrops is literally about this bleak situation that I just faced in March because I recently left that job, and I was just okay, what next? What is going to happen next? It's so uncertain. As musicians, everything is so uncertain. I don't know when my next thing is going to be. It's probably going to be the next day, and I wouldn't even know it until the next, last moment. So things things like that can get really, really, but like I said, to keep myself motivated, I'm always writing stuff, always coming up with something. I'm always practicing. That's the only thing that I have, and to actually you just have to sort of keep going. I don't know what I'm saying. Just keep swimming.
If you get a chance to get signed to a label, would you get signed or would you stay an independent artist?
Well, I wouldn't say right now no, because I'm someone who's still experimenting with my sound. Okay. I still want to see where I want to go with my sound, what I actually want to put out, what kind of a brand image that I'm putting out. I'm still discovering that. Okay. So not right now, but maybe sometime in the future, if they're not one one label who's trying to suck your life out of you, yeah, I will probably go for it.
Final question. We'll end with this.
Thank God. Okay.
Don't say that on mic, ma.
Bloop.
Okay. Dead or alive, an artist or a producer you would like to work with?
Dead or alive, an artist or producer I'd like to work with. Artist, I'll say artist. Alive, Leanne LaHavis, I just covered her song. But obviously, I probably in my dreams, never gonna happen, sort of a thing.
I believe in you.
Anjali, believe in yourself.
There's a jelly bean believing in jelly.
Yes. Well, dead artist, I think, would be Amy Winehouse. I didn't cover a song of hers, but she's very different with her sound, even though it's very she does mostly pop, blues, country sort of a thing. Her brand image or her style of music, it's so different, and it's something that always inspires me. I always love playing her songs. This is one artist where I would probably go for a commercial gig. I'll play some of her songs and never get bored of it, because it's so different. I can change up things with it. I can do a lot of different things, and yeah, that would be a dead and an alive artist. Producer, nothing's coming to my mind right now, but maybe I don't know.
And that's it, folks. You heard it here. Only from Anjali.
Actually, the producer I would work with is Joshua. Joshua is so talented.
If you see that fellow anywhere, please tell him to be very careful in life.
To work with Joshua.
Tell him to be very careful in life. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't believe I'm already going to be in Indieverse podcast now. So very, very, what do you say?
Magma cut.
We'll use for next interview.
I was very surprised that I'm going to be in this podcast. I don't know what is happening actually. I don't know what this is going to be used for, but I'm very, very happy that I got to get an interview with you guys.
Imagine we make it of meme content.
Wow, Indieverse fam, that conversation with Anjali was fun, her performance was really, really fun, and we are officially jelly beans. That is what Anjali calls her fan base. We got some really cute merch as well. That was a nice way of connecting with her audience. We were able to meet some really great people who support the indie musicians. And yeah, it was good. Apart from the few technical glitches that we had, we lost a couple of footages, but nevertheless, it was fun. And thanks to Rainbow Bridge for allowing us to, be there, be a part of their family. So do listen to her songs, her entire album, show her all the love and only love. from the Indieverse fam. And as always, like the video, subscribe, bell button ko maar do. And we will be back with more fun stuff like this if you guys show some support. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.